Okay, so how old are both of you?
20.
Okay, so I have a question for both of you. Do you think that sex has changed between back then, like your grandmother's type of age, or is it staying the same? Like as far as people's views, do you think it's more open? Do you think people are still, having sex at a younger age back then or same as now? Like, what are your views on it?
Go. I think that back then it wasn't as bad for like kids getting pregnant at a young age. It was like around like what 16 and stuff like that, but it wasn't as common. But now it's like younger, where 11-year-olds, 13-year-olds are in a sexual relationship and they're getting pregnant because they want to get pregnant, and they're trying to accept it more when I feel like it shouldn't be because that's too young.
What about you?
No, I agree with her.
You don't have anything more else to say?
Well, yeah, but lately everyone's been like happy that their like younger daughters or whatnot are getting pregnant, or even sons getting a girl pregnant at that age, because they've been celebrating it and not even getting upset or anything on it.
I feel like they need to teach it more in school about like, I don't know, like responsibility, because a baby is it's a big responsibility. You cannot, no offense, you cannot get a job at the age of 13 to take care of your own baby. Not even the baby daddy can do that either. You can't get child support. It'll be coming from your own parents.
Mm-hmm.
So your responsibility doesn't even rely on you. It relies on your family. So I feel like it should be talked about in school. If you want to have a child, you have to be responsible enough to take care of your own child instead of relying on others to pay for the diapers, to pay for this, to watch your child. Because you can't, once you get pregnant, it's like your baby. It's not supposed to push it off to somebody else.
Do you think the views are the same, or do you think they changed?
I think they changed.
Like, as far as how?
Well, depending on, because it's being more accepted, so like a lot of people are like expecting their families to automatically step in for the child and raise it, when back then, because my boyfriend's aunt, she had her child at 16, her mom didn't help her. She told her, you decided to open your legs and get pregnant, you take care of your child. So she didn't get help from her. But now if you look on social media, their parents are helping them raise their kid, because they still want their kid to go through school, but the child sometimes don't think about the consequences that could happen, because sometimes when you get pregnant, some kids don't finish school, they just drop out.
So do you both think that sex is more openly talked about now, or is it still taboo?
It is, but not in that good of a positive way, because a lot of parents are encouraging it more. And rather than telling them to stay safe and whatnot, they don't really talk to them about it.
No, they don't talk about it mostly in school, and then online you'll see the 3-month rule with, if you don't sleep with a guy within 3 months, he's gonna leave you. If you don't do any action with that male, he's gonna leave you, which it shouldn't be like that. It should be when you both are ready and both are mature enough to do any sort of sexual relationship. Yeah, I got the whole wait till marriage thing, but like the whole concept of that has already been changed.
Okay, so as far as so if a girl, like, how the whole situation of if a girl sleeps around, she's considered a slut, and if a guy sleeps around, he's considered, like really cool and stuff like that. Do you think that view on women has changed as far as a female having sex more, or do you think is it more accepted or not more accepted now?
It's not. It's for, so when it comes to men saying that, oh, women shouldn't sleep around, it's still not accepted for men to think, oh, it's okay if a woman sleep around. But like women ourselves, we're like, oh, if she sleeps around, that's on her. She wants to do what she does. And like we don't say, oh, men, they sleep around. We don't care. If you want to do that, do that. But it's more, women more accepted than males do, because males are like, that's disgusting. But little did they know, they had to open their legs for someone to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And like a lot of the time, males just hit it and quit it and then just leave. So, I don't know.
So what about your view?
Well, now most people joke about it.
As far as how?
About it, like, because back then, it was body shamed or whatever, and now a lot of people joke about it, about if they like slept with someone, and girls too, and they even gossip about it too,
Okay.
on like people that they slept with, and they think it's like funny or whatever. Compared to if they were to talk about it with a guy, then obviously they get shamed.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you two for your views on sex now
Yes.
versus sex back then.